म्यूट कर दीजिए। Good evening, everyone. Hello. Good morning. Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik, former Associate Professor in English Literature, Higher Education, Odisha, now living in Bangalore, a bilingual poet, and my poems are published in national and international anthologies. I am an English subject expert conducting interviews for faculties in different colleges. I am an extempore orator invited as chief guest for literature conclaves, seminars, symposiums, science exhibitions, and annual functions. I received Best Teacher Award from Rotary International. Poetry is my special paper. I did PhD under Dr. Niranjan Mohanty, Professor, Shantiniketan, West Bengal. Reading and writing poetry is my passion and desire. Poetry is an oxygen to me. Without, I cannot breathe. I get ideas to write poetry from imagination, which is a weapon to me. Without imagination, poetry is reckless. Poetry is very important to the present environment and generation. If we embrace, it can offer us a way to empathize with one another. Nowadays, poetry has got much popularity, and round the corner, it's virtually everywhere. One could read poem in home, write in classroom, checking out a classic poetry collection from the library, and also could be open mic recital program at different poetry platforms. Thus, poetry is everywhere. Its fragrance is in every surrounding, whether inside or outside. It boosts mind, helps creativity by encouraging all to think about the new and unexpected relationships between words. It improves literary skills. Literacy is the ability to read, write, speak, and listen in a way that lets us communicate effectively and make sense of the world. It's very powerful, provides comfort, and boosts mood during periods of stress, trauma, and grief. Therefore, poetry is a powerful teaching tool, helping students improve their literacy, allows poets to express emotions, allow readers to connect to those emotions. Poetry is also connected to aesthetics or the exploration of what's beautiful in the world. The world we live in today is ugly, chaotic, violent, and without mercy. That we are living in a fractured world. Poetry, if we let it and embrace it, can offer us a way to empathize with one another. In its immediacy, poetry is a counselor, helping us to understand one another, leading us away from hate to love, from violence to mercy and pity. It's a bridge, an immediate path to becoming better people and being the change in the world. Poetry appeals to one's moral sensitivity to evoke the unspoken and serves like a voice of the universe. I am very much crazy to write poems every morning and every night. It's an outlet for feelings and opinions that one cannot express out loudly. When I am not able to speak my mind, I can channel my thoughts onto paper and communicate hidden messages through poetry. There is no concrete definition for poetry. Poetry should come from the heart of the writer, whether it is light and funny or deeply felt. It can be rhymed. It can be rhymed or without rhyme, without similes, metaphors, but it should reflect true feeling. A good poem makes the ordinary to extraordinary. Poem for children, a rhyme, captures the moment and memory of the children. A good poem is a photograph capturing forgettable and unforgettable moments in our lives. A good poem is like a vitamin. It is packed with energy, so always nourishing. Now I am going to recite my poems packed with passion and energy that cannot be forgotten or ignored. At the outset, I would like to recite a poem on chocolate, which is a simple gift but has a strong meaning, that of love, care, happiness. It's a simple gift that can surprise everyone and make them feel special. The title of the poem Chocolate is Chocolate is the food of love. Chocolate is the food of love. The poem now runs like this. My breath becomes the chocolates, my whispers and unspoken dreams become the chocolates. How can anyone find taste in the chocolates? These follow none. Yet chocolates make something happen. Take me to the clear sky to see twinkling of chirping birds. Long ago, someone very dear told me chocolates can cement love, fertility, indulgence. All these years, I have been waiting to watch the twinkling delight of chocolates. Always chocolate heart melting. One keeps wanting more and more. Same goes for love. One always needs more and more. Eating chocolates make men feel better when they feel down. Enhance euphoric. Feeling seems to have feel good effect on brain. Tasty chocolates in India are Cadbury, Dairy Milk, Nestle, Kit Kat, Ferrero Rocher, Amul Milk Chocolate, Mars Galaxy, unsweetened chocolates, sweet German chocolates, candy bars, kind bars, white chocolate, chocolate liquor, bittersweet chocolates are sold in a golden wrapper decorated with stars. Now this chocolate poem is over. I think you must have enjoyed this chocolate poem. This is the first one. Secondly, I like to speak about laughter. Just like chocolate, laughter also has special charm that creates happiness and promotes social bonding. Laughter always promotes social bonding. The title is In Close Proximity. The title is In Close Proximity. It is always my laughter that brings him in so close and intimate. Does the fragrance of my laughter wear wings, flying about him and trying out his patience? Question mark. Laughter is my song, whose echoes are heard from all corners continually. The sun drives winter from life gradually. In laughter, I emit sounds, express emotions, love so much that some are annoying. I have no explanation for this. I flow to laughter, the best medicine, decreases stress, makes me look youthful, creates lyrics of love in tired poets, friends' voices. My mate strongly believes that in my absence, the echoes of my laughter represents me. It is true that he is in love with my laughter. Laughter always creates a strong love between the couple. Now, the second poem is over. This is my third poem all about marriage. Love after marriage. There are two things, marriage after love, love after marriage. But I will recite marriage after, marriage after love. Love after marriage. My theme is love after marriage is the highest happiness in life. A good marriage lies on love language like affirmation, act and service, quality time, physical touch. Basing on these points, I composed my third poem called Take My Hand. Third poem title is Take My Hand. This is the poem like this. You are my soulmate. Take my hand. Let's walk together. My heart aches. Let's enter through experiences. Spectacular through life's door. Be my sky. I will be star. And wrap darkness around me. I will light your way. These days, no one comes me to take away woeful situation. I have become lonelier, forlorn than ever so. I long for your companion. You are my universe, my earth, moon, and sun. The slowly snazzy, jazzy, clashy face of yours, touching, looming alongside, following none. This is the end of my third poem. In the present fourth poem, I like to speak how bad is smoking for health. This is a motivational poem about tobacco. How harmful is it? Tobacco smoke can cause cancer and harmful for all the parts of the body. I would like to recite the poem relating smoking. The title of the poem is Smoking is Suicide. Smoking is Suicide. When he is all alone, he sets for smoking to discover fountain flow of moments. Grows rich with cigarette smoke, all around him flying birds of bliss. Cloud smoke, thick air from tobacco guides his ways, his knotted ways, which are hateful to his nose, harmful to brain, dangerous to lungs. Tell me how to displace, dethrone smoking addiction, enjoying its color in day and night's darkness is not his wise decision. He knows smoking is like suicide. My unwilling eye every time closes. All at once, something was hard falling into the waters, showing his quick smoking process amid lightning of laughters. Now our weather is our good laughter to garden. Listen his happy song lingers madly in orchard. In course of time, he followed the quit smoking process and left smoking. After reciting the fourth poem, I am now running to fifth poem. This is a pet poem. I would like to give my tribute to my white pet cat. I think my cat all the time, cannot believe she's not here by my side. I miss her soft fur. So it is a tribute poem to my cat. The title of my fifth poem is Gone Julius, but Never Forgotten. Gone Julius, but never forgotten. And suddenly a day comes when I feel that my pet kitty, Floppy Julius, within me has flown away. I became helpless, and her separation in my heart grows wild with pain. Never believe the echo of her voice makes me tremble. My truant pen slips away from table, compelled to feel sad at memory, for she lights up world with joyous spirit. I keep Julius in heart, love of past planted forever to last. Her memory treasure, loving her always, forgetting never. Every moment, Kitty's memory tilts heart with uneasy aches, invisible fears, tears, and treason of silence. So my tribute to my cat is my purr. I miss her a lot. Her favorite chair is empty now, where she loved to sleep. Now this is my tribute poem. Sixth number poem is all about health. I would like to highlight about health, how we can promote a good health. A healthy individual is always prepared to perform tasks, becomes productive, maintaining balanced diet, sufficient sleep, regular exercise are keys to good health. A healthy life encourages prosperity and success. The title of the sixth poem is The Best Sides. The title is The Best Sides. It is all about health. The poem is like this. The other day, while basking in the warm sun, I thought, what could be the best sights that I would like to see the rest of my living years? It is only sunlight, good for health, more important than any kind of wealth. The biggest wealth is health. Without health, there is no wealth. There are, of course, other sides too, but I like to endure, to take balanced diet with lots of fruit. Health, super important. If one is not healthy, fails to feel happy. And wake up early. Physical fitness, key to healthy body, basis of creative and dynamic activity. If one is healthy, nothing worries him. He is wise, can rise. So there is a saying, early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. If you are healthy, automatically you will become wealthy. Automatically you will become rise, and there is ample amount of steps to rise to your future. So take care of your health. My last poem is about rose flower, because we have tasted chocolate, felt the charm of laughter, knows the harm of smoking, paid tribute to my pet dog, now also love with the soul partner. Now I will recite the last poem with the conclusion of red rose flower. The national flower of England is rose flower. It is the national flower of England, the rose flower. The national flower of England is rose. Roses are the masterpieces of all the flowers as it emits beautiful, positive feelings. It is considered as the symbol of love. Lovers always beseech their love through the rose flower because it has got positive feelings. It is considered as the symbol of love. It mesmerizing us with her beauty and appearance. The title of my poem is Very Hard to Bear. Title is Very Hard to Bear. Poem is like this. It is true, I am in love with rose. Most of waking hours, it saddens me. When I am left with nothing else to do, I choose to play with June rose, so that I contain rose, and the rose contains me only myself. Like the breath of breeze, it passes through me, molding me to a beautiful rose flower. My friends felicitate me. Sweetheart, you are lucky, born in June, just like the rose, because my birth month is June, and in June there are so many, plenty of rose flowers. So my friends felicitate me. Sweetheart, you are lucky, born in June, just like the rose. I listen to the voice of the rose that brings showers of cool breeze, fluttering everywhere. Its fragrance oozes summer air. Only this unkind morning, I came to know a stone thief has cut it into pieces, the rose plant, cut it into pieces and took all branches, blossoms. Is not grief very hard to bear ever and everywhere? It is really very grief to see because my rose plant was cut by a stone thief on the morning hour. Now, 7 poems are completed, and my limited time is half an hour. Now, only 5 minutes left. Night is approaching. I am very much excited to give my vote of thanks to fertile brains. Slowly, night is approaching, and I am thinking that all the poet readers, my poet Paul's friends, they are also getting ready to quit the place. So I concluded my recitation. The curtain is drawn, but I will take a moment to express heartfelt gratitude to all those who made this event possible. I would like to extend my appreciation to the organizing committee, Fertile Brains, the members who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure everything runs smoothly. My special thanks to the prolific poet K. Kumar Prasanna, whom I always address my brother, for his contributions. His presence has made the program a grand success. Now, my recitation is over, and I recited 7 poems giving the importance of poetry, how it is very much valuable in our life, how poetry is now becoming popular because all have understood the usefulness of poetry, and poetry is giving life to this world these days. And also, I have in my rendition, I have given how I am a lover of poetry every day, in the morning, in the night. I used to write poems to express my emotion, to express my feelings, to express my thoughts, everything on the paper. That is the best way to give joy to life. And also in my poems, I have given the message. All the poems are motivational, so to say, speak, because love is necessary between the husband and wife. Because today you must have found that divorce cases are going on. Love is very much essential, and also smoking is not necessary. Then laughter is essential. Everything is essential. So with these messages, I am now closing the door. Namaskar. Thank you.